Welcome to the forum for BIT. Today we are discussing IT1303, which is application packages. So we are discussing the second half of the syllabus of application packages. So as usual, we have here with us today Mrs. Tushani Veerasinghe, the course coordinator of IT1303. Welcome to the forum, Tushani. So today's discussion is mainly on the second half, which is about database applications, presentation applications, graphic design and image editing applications, and web design applications, which covers 32 hours out of a total of 60. So can you tell us something about the learning outcomes, Tushani?
Yes, in this second half of the syllabus, we will cover how to use the MS Access to create databases and design and develop presentations using MS PowerPoint, and how to use Adobe Photoshop as an image editing and image creating graphic tool. Then how to use the Macromedia Dreamweaver to create web pages.
Yeah, so we are using specific packages in order to teach these subject areas, but the student should be able to use any package after learning about the features.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes. So what is the recommended text and recommended resources for this particular course?
Yes, as main reading we have two items given here as help files of the relevant application and the student manuals at the learning management system.
Okay. So for supplementary reading, what are we recommending?
Yes, we have recommended 3 books as Jennifer Ackerman-Skettles, Guy Hartz-Davis and Kurt Simon's Microsoft Office 2003, the complete reference book.
Okay.
And for Dreamweaver MX 2004 Bible by Joseph W. Lowry. And then the Adobe Photoshop CS2 by Cara Rose, and there's a Sam's Teach Yourself book.
Okay. So as resources, what are the other things that the students can use in order to learn about these particular courses?
They can use the learning management systems content. So we have lots of content, learning materials.
That's right. And we have activities and quizzes and forums that they can contribute to. Okay. So if we move on to the first one, which is database applications, we are covering 30 hours of that. So as the learning outcome, what will that be?
Yes, after successfully completing that database applications, we think that they will be able to define what a database is and identify the database applications built for different operating systems, and design and create and use databases in MS Access, and practice skills needed to work with database objects for storing, updating, manipulating and retrieving data.
Okay. So specifically, if we talk about the kind of features they will be learning about, can you tell us something about that?
Yes, when they open the database from Microsoft Microsoft, there they can see the database objects as tables, queries, forms, reports and pages. So basically they should be able to work with those database objects.
Okay.
And basic file operation skills also needed.
Okay. So can you show us an example?
Yes, now I can show you that an example with 3 tables as employees and salary details and employee allowance table. So here we have a one-to-one relationship and then one-to-many relationship. Now after creating a table like this, they should be able to create queries as well too.
Okay, so the student will be able to create the databases, the tables and create the relationships as well, and then after the completion of the particular section, they will know to do queries and forms and reports as well using these tables.
Yes,
is that right?
Of course, yes.
Yeah. So moving on to the next section, which is presentation applications, we have allocated 7 hours for that. So what are the learning outcomes?
Yes, after successful completion of that section, they will be able to determine the usefulness of presentation materials and determine the appropriate designs for multimedia presentations, identify the presentation applications built for different operating systems, and they should be able to work with MS PowerPoint and design and develop presentations.
Okay. So specifically, if we talk about the features that we will be covering under that section, Can you tell us something about the features?
Yes, before using the application package, they should be able to know what are the usefulness of using a presentation material, and then design considerations for multimedia presentations. After that, the types of presentation applications available for different operating systems. Then the practice the presentations, creating presentations, they can use MS PowerPoint. They should be able to modify slides, adding media content to slides, and transition effects, and custom animations.
All those?
Yes, all those features.
So can you show us one example?
Yes, this is a good example where they can see lots of graphic is there, and custom animation is used to show the flow of the content.
So similarly, they will be able to have video, audio files and web-based links and all those things after learning the features.
Yes.
Okay. So if we move on to the next section, which is graphic design and image editing applications, we have allocated 7 hours for that. And what will be the specific learning outcomes?
They should be able to identify the types of computer graphics and use drawing tools, generate art, line arts, patterns, color blends, gradients, airbrush effects and masks. And there are layers. They should be able to work with layers and apply layer effects to create graphics. They should be able to apply the text design techniques. Text in graphics we call as type. And then they should be able to utilize computer transformation tools and prepare images for print and for web publications.